criminal case unfolding in the city of Columbus has really captured many of us, captured our attention. It is the case of the woman you see on your screen. She was renting apartments out to people who are getting condemned apartments at Colonial Village, to more than 1,000, in fact, Haitian immigrants living in Columbus under temporary protected status. Investigators say Sylvia Sherman kept that rent money, taking more than $285,000. This morning, we're really pleased to have Franklin County Prosecutor Shayla Favor here with us in studio. Thank you so much for coming in. It is early, but important topic. And we know you can't speak directly to Sherman's case because it's still in court, but people who are watching this are thinking, how does this impact me and my bottom line, taxpayers, and what does this say about housing stability in our area?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, let me just say thank you for providing an opportunity for us to talk about this very important topic. You know, housing stability is a component of public safety. And when we think about large complexes like Colonial Village and even Latitude 525 on the Near East Side, residents in Columbus and Franklin County should absolutely be concerned, because when we think about housing instability, we're talking about the health, the safety of residents that live in those communities. When we think about Colonial Village, this case stems back all the way to 2018. We're talking about thousands upon thousands of calls for public service support, whether we're talking about code violations, things as unsanitary as roaches and rodents, all the way to homicides and domestic violence, criminal activity that's taking place there. And so when we think about going after these bad actors, that's what we are talking about. We're talking about making the community safer for everyone. And
we've talked so much about housing and the lack thereof and the need for it. And I know you've seen both of that as a former member of City Council. You know, as we move forward and you talk about these kinds of cases, how do you know which court they're going to be handled in, you know, environmental court or civil court? How do you know the threshold?
You know, the beauty of it is that there are so many tools that are at our disposal. In this case, we are really seeing the combination of a couple of different cases and using both our civil tools that are at our disposal as well as the criminal ones that are there. And so for our office, we are using our economic crimes unit as well as our public nuisance abatement unit in order to bring a resolution to this vote. But you touched on something that I think is incredibly important. We do have a housing shortage in Franklin County. And when you think about those most impacted here, we're talking about the vulnerability of residents who don't have a lot of choices at their disposal. Here we are talking about Haitian immigrants to the tune of almost 1,300. Those individuals did not have a lot of options for them to choose from. And so we're talking about predatory behavior here. That is incredibly important to me as the prosecutor in Franklin County, and I know that it is just as important for those who are in charge in Columbus.
Well, while we have you here, and real quickly before you go, can you talk about the importance of accountability for these so-called bad actors?
Absolutely. Here's the thing. We are not going to stand for those who are taking advantage of individuals in our community, whether you are low income or you are an immigrant in this community or you have means to choose where you want to live. There are rights that are afforded to everyone. And as a renter, someone who is renting from someone else, that landlord does have a responsibility to provide health and sanitary housing for those who are renting from them. And those who violate those laws will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
All right, Madam Prosecutor, thank you for joining us here on 10 TV Plus this morning.
Thank you for the opportunity.